At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at this sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stop pick. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profit. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and egg, make profits. Light up, watching them gain, make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packets. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Suge, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang, making profits. We some snipers.
Hey yo, what's up everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, however it is, whatever you guys are doing over this weekend. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. I hope you enjoyed the holiday, spent time with friends and family. Hope you enjoyed the day off, because this is going to be a shortened week. All right, it's only going to be a 4-day trading week. It's the last final trading week of the year, and what a year that it's been. But if you thought 2022 was crazy, guys, you have not seen anything yet, because I think 2023, if I'm correct in what I believe is going to happen next year, like I was correct in what I thought was going to happen in 2022. I put out an entire 16-page report on January 2nd of 2022 on what I thought was going to happen for the whole entire year. We were right about it. The analysis was correct. Now I have another analysis on what I believe is going to happen for 2023 and how I plan on taking advantage of it. So if you thought 2022 was nuts, you ain't seen nothing yet, 23 is going to be even crazier. So I hope you guys are ready to get down to business. I hope you got the holidays out of your system. I hope you got the extra day off out of your system. But I hope you're now ready to get down to business. I hope you're ready to get serious, and I hope you're ready to take advantage of what may end up being one of the best long-term wealth-building opportunities that you are going to see for many years to come. Welcome to the live stream tonight, folks. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, but now the current head trader and co-founder of True Trading Group. And if you don't know by now, TTG is the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that is available today. So if you're ready to learn trading profit for real, you've not come to just the right place. You've come to the place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here for free. Myself, other professional TTG moderators, and special guests drop golden nuggets to give you free lessons, market analysis, and commentary that can help you make better decisions immediately. So take a moment, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share this stream on your own social media. Let's reach out, let's educate, let's empower as many retail traders as we possibly can. But once you listen to anything it is that I talk about on these live streams, well, folks, it's because I didn't figure this stuff out on my own by just sitting in my mother's basement for 3 years and back testing. My first job right out of college was working at a hedge fund in New York City. I went through a 3-month educational training program before they let me touch $1 of their money. That is where I learned how to trade. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the stock market crash, but was also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, fast forward, I am the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, and along with my team of 9 other professional trading moderators and a staff of over 20 people, we have helped thousands of members from all over the world, from all walks of life, from all experience levels, reach their goals of profitability. At TTG, we take university-level educational curriculum, and we combine that with today's top financial tools that are worth well over $5,000 a year on their own. If you were to go to these companies directly and you were to pay for these tools, you're going to spend at least $5,000. Now, these tools are important. They give you more information, more data. It allows you to help you make better decisions, right? You make better decisions, the chances of you becoming profitable and making money in the markets on a consistent basis increases. You need these tools. If successful traders use them, so should you. But they're expensive. It's going to cost you about $5,000 if you go to these companies on your own. That's a lot of money for someone that's just trying to get started. We have spent years building relationships with those companies. We can put their product on the True Trading Group platform so you guys don't have to pay for them. It's all included in your TTG membership to the platform. That's how we empower the retail trader and investor by giving them access to not just the similar level of education that I received working at a fund in New York, but also give you access to the tools and resources that successful traders are using day in and day out. And we also will show you how to use them. So right there, you're going to save about $5,000 a year just on those tools alone. We also do workshops and provide mentorship for stocks, options, crypto, futures on all styles of trading, day trading, swing trading. And yes, we also do long-term investing inside of True Trading Group as well. So like I said, guys, we take that university level curriculum, we combine it with the $5,000 worth of tools, and we give you access to over 10,000 of the True Trading Group members that are the most educated, most supportive, most helpful, and most successful community of traders and investors that you are going to find. And of course, you're going to get access to all the real-time trade alerts from myself and the other professional trading mods. They've been able to maintain a cumulative win rate amongst all of us together collectively of just around 80% now going on the last 2 years. So welcome to the live stream, folks. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications, make sure you never miss out on any of the live streams that we do here, because we're dropping golden nuggets on a regular basis and providing you with analysis and trade ideas that can help you guys become better traders and investors immediately. 2022 was cool. It was actually the most volatile year that I've ever seen in my entire life. I've been doing this now for going on around close to 17 years. The most volatile year of trading that I've ever seen. You had more days where the S&P 500 went up or down by more than 2% in 2022 than any other year in history. That is the definition of volatility. That's why we called 2022 the year of the active trader. But I think that year of the active trader is going to be extended to around the year and a half of an active trader. Because 2023, if I'm correct about what I believe is going to happen in 2023, then you can't wait until April, May, June to get yourselves ready for what's coming. You need to get yourselves ready for what's coming right now. Because I'm telling you this now, just like I told you, and I sat on these live streams exactly 1 year ago today, and I told you on these live streams exactly a year ago today. Go back and watch them. They're all on this YouTube channel. You can go find all my live streams from December of 2021. And I told you 2022 was going to be the year of the active trader, that you're going to be able to trade this market to the downside, that a stock market crash was coming. I expected a bear market, and be ready to not buy the dip in 2022. As a matter of fact, I sold my long-term portfolio at the end of 2021. I also told you guys that on these live streams as well. So just like we were correct about that analysis going into 2022, I'm telling you here now again in 2023 that I believe that you are going to experience another leg to the downside, and the continuation of the 2022 bear market is going to continue into the first half of 2023. And that is exactly what I'm preparing myself for. The same playbook that has worked for us in 2022, where you learn how to short stocks, you learn how to buy inverse ETFs, you learn how to trade options. Because by buying put options, you can profit immensely when stocks move to the downside. The volatility that you've seen in 2022, that playbook is the exact playbook we're going to use in 2023. But only this time, 2023, I think, is going to be a little bit different. In 2023, you are going to hear and you're going to read about headlines of the world is ending. You're going to hear about the stock market's going to go down by 80%. It's not. You're going to hear about a Great Depression, about bread lines and soup kitchens. It's not. You're going to see a lot of different media outlets and a lot of different social media characters are going to try to convince you that the world is going to end. And I'm here to tell you that I've been through many different stock market crashes. I've been through many different recessions, and ones that were far worse at stock market crash and recessions far worse than I believe is going to be happening in 2023. Now, that's correct. Don't let that R word scare you, because I do believe that in 2023, we are going to experience a recession, but I don't think it's going to be a severe recession. The last two recessions that we've had, and I don't count 2020 as a recession because it was a blip on the radar. It lasted 6 months before the market was back to all-time highs, and it was something that was just completely out of the ordinary. You look at the last two recessions that we have had, 2008, 2009, and the dot-com bubble. Those are two severe recessions that have led to the S&P 500 by going down by 50 to 55% from its peak to its trough. That means highs to lows, about 50, 55%. So in the worst case scenario possible, which are those two recessions, and the Great Recession of 809, literally you were 48 hours away from going to the ATM machine at the bank and then not having your money. That's not what you're experiencing now. This is a Fed-generated recession in order to bring down inflation. And you have a labor market that is the most out of balanced, strongest, tightest that you've ever seen. That tightness, yes, it will soften as you get into 2023. Yes. But it's going to act as a buffer. And that buffer is going to shield us from any type of a severe recession. You don't need to be scared of the R word, because the R word is all part of economic cycles. You go through moments of economic growth and expansion, and you go through moments of economic contraction. And that will show you valuations and stock prices shoot to the upside. And then you get to a point where the valuations just don't make any sense, i.e. 2021. And then you have a recession, and that resets the valuations of stock prices. Wealth, real wealth, is built in a recession. That's where it's built. Because when you have a recession, valuations and stock prices reset. Okay, valuations in 2021 made no sense whatsoever. They were completely unsustainable. You had companies that were worth $100 billion, $200 billion, $500 billion that never generated a dollar of profit in their existence, but yet they had a $400 billion market cap. Made 0 sense whatsoever. Not sustainable, right? That had to be reset. And you're seeing that reset already happen in 2022, and it's going to continue into 2023. But what is going to be left is going to be stocks of the greatest companies on planet Earth that are going to be finally trading at depressed valuations. If you went back and if you invested during the recessions of 2020, of 2009, of 2002, those were right around where the markets were bottoming. Stock markets bottom in a recession, not before them, not after them. They bottom in them. And this is why I am praying for a stock market crash in 2023, because there is a whole list of brand new companies that I believe are going to be the next unicorns for the next decade. If you look back at what were your unicorns over the previous decade, Apple, Amazon, Alphabet, Microsoft, right? Those are the companies that generated 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000% gains for investors, people that bought and held over the last decade. You're not going to get a 5,000% gain over the next decade from Apple, but you will from a new list of companies. And this upcoming recession is going to reset the valuations of those companies. Apple stock has gone down more than 50% in 1 year, a handful of times throughout its existence. Before Apple was the juggernaut that it is today, there were many times in history where Apple stock was down 50% on the year. Now imagine if you sold Apple stock down 50% in 2008 or in 2002. Imagine if you sold that stock. The amount of wealth that you would have missed out on now holding on to it for this period of time, and Apple becoming the juggernaut that it is today. The next wave of unicorns is coming, and you're going to have an opportunity. I've got my eyes on a handful. I'll give you one of them. One of them is Snowflake. I'll give you one of them. Okay. My TTG family, I'm going to give you guys the entire list of companies, and I'm going to be absolutely backing the truck up and loading the boat in 2023, because that's going to be the next round of unicorns. I think Snowflake is one of them. Snowflake, ticker symbol SNOW, Snowflake. I love this company, but it's still very expensive. Give me that recession. Give me that reset. Give me that depressed valuation on Snowflake so I can buy as many shares as I can possibly get my hands on in 2023. And then I will look back in 2025, 2027, 2030 and be like, wow, that's where the 10 baggers and the unicorns are going to come from. It's not going to come from the Apples of the world. That's why I'm praying for the stock market crash in 2023. If you're scared for your job, if you're worried about your finances for next year, you have a heads up to do something about it right now. And that something is, in my strong opinion, not to hoard it under your mattress. It is to get yourself prepared and to do something about it now. When COVID hit in 2020, nobody had any heads up. Nobody had any warning. It was just one day to the next, your income just disappeared. Your business was closed or unfortunately went under, or you were laid off, or you were furloughed, or whatever it was. Nobody had any warning that a global pandemic was going to come and cause the entire economy to close. Nobody saw that coming. But every single person over the last several months is talking about the recession. You have a heads up. If you're worried about it, don't wait until April to do something about it. Do something about it now and get yourselves ahead of the game. Get ahead of the 8 ball. Get yourself prepared. So if something does happen, your back's not up against the wall. You have the freedom to say, I already know what I am doing. We've showed thousands and thousands of people how to make money in this market, and the members had their best year that they have ever had in True Trading Group. Yeah, in 2022, when the stock market has crashed, members have had their best years they've ever had. A lot of you may not be able to comprehend that or put that together, because you can make money when markets go down. Generate income on the way down. Then take that income when the dust settles, and the dust will settle, as it always will, and it always has. Remember Warren Buffett's famous quote, be greedy when others are fearful. I'm telling you now, there's going to be a lot of fear next year that people that have a level head and that are prepared for it are going to be able to take advantage of. Face it, you are going to take advantage of other people that don't know better, and you're going to take advantage of their fear. But in the stock market, you got to worry about yourself. TTG fam, that's all they care about. We care about each other. We care about each other making money and becoming successful. And that's exactly what members have done in 2022. I'll show you. I'll prove it to you. You don't have to take my word for it because you'll go, who's this guy? It doesn't matter what the hell he's saying. I'll prove it to you. Members of True Trading, very simple question for you. Type the $ in chat right now. If you are making money and you've become better traders in 2022 during the stock market crash because of True Trading Group, type the $. Literally, just type a $ right now in chat if you guys are making money and you're becoming better traders in 2022. Now, anybody that's on this live stream, if you're not a member, my advice is to try to count the amount of $ you're going to see come through the side of the screen. I say try, specifically try, because I know you're not going to be able to keep up with the amount that are going to be coming through on the chat. These are members of True Trading Group. There's over 10,500 of them. These people are just like you. They're not smarter than you. They don't have more money than you. They don't have more time than you. They have all the same hurdles and excuses that you have faced with yourself here today. But they've overcome them. How? Do they have a secret? No. Did I show them some special equation that I learned at the hedge fund on Wall Street? No. What they have that you don't is a professional level of education, not some stupid secret pattern that some one person in their little home office, they figured out, but nobody else in the world has this special secret pattern. Just this one person. They're going to share it with you for 10 minutes a day. You can make $1,000. Just follow this one simple system. No. They got a real professional level of education like I got when I worked at the fund. They have access to professional tools that successful traders use that give them more information that help them make better decisions. And they're part of a community of over 10,000 traders and investors that generally give a damn whether they succeed or fail. That is the TTG family. When I say welcome to the family, when people join, that's not just some silly little sales tactic, folks. We truly are a family. You ask any single member of True Trading Group that's on this live stream if we are family, and they're going to tell you, you damn straight that we are family because we genuinely care about each other's success and we are there to help each other along the way. When you join True Trading Group, you are not just out there on an island by yourself searching for answers. You will always be one arm's length away, one DM, one text message, one one-on-one call with a moderator, one workshop, one webinar, one chat session from getting the help that you need, whether that help is from myself or the other 9 professional trading moderators, or if that's from other successful members of True Trading Group that have been in your exact same position and have overcome it and are now experiencing success. That is what being part of a group is all about. And if there's ever been a time you're going to need that type of support, it is 2023. Because you're going to get fear. Fear is going to come at you from every single corner, from every angle, from every depths of social media and financial news. You're going to see article headlines that are going to say recession ? You mean depression ? Get ready for that headline because you're going to see it. Get ready for the headline stock market crash just begun, 80% drop possible ? Get ready for those headlines because fear is the easiest emotion to play off of from people that only make money by your attention, your views, and your clicks. These people don't make money by you actually making money. They make money by you clicking on their garbage. And what is the easiest way to make sure you click on that garbage? To give you some completely outlandish, asinine headline that's going to scare you that'll make you click on it. But that's going to cause you, that's the exact same type of misinformation, that's the exact same fear-mongering that is going to cause you to miss what I believe could be the best long-term investment opportunity that you're going to experience for many years to come. We're going to talk about this tonight and how I intend to make money this week and get a head start on 2023. But first, we need to welcome Lachitova. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm going to go with Lachitova. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct, but I'm going with Lachitova. Welcome to the True Trading Group family. There are 14 laptops here left this evening. So Lachitova is not wasting any time. Maybe Lachitova got some gift cards for Christmas and they're ready to put it to work. They're ready to better themselves. They're ready to get educated. They're ready to prepare themselves for 2023. Don't wait until your back is up against the wall. Do something about it right now. Right now, while unemployment is still 3.7%. Right now, while there's still 4 million open job positions for every single person that's looking for a job. While GDP numbers are still 3%. Do it now, not next year. Get a head start. Lachitova, welcome to the family. 14 laptops are available here for this evening. Okay, let me actually. How many people are actually on the live stream right now that are not members of True Trading? You guys are not a member of True Trading. Just go ahead and type the letters TTG real quick. I want to see, how many people here on this live stream that are not members of True Trading. Just type TTG real quick in chat. I want to see because I wasn't expecting Lachitova to just grab one of those laptops. There were 15 available for this evening, and then we got now 14 of them are left. Uncle Unicorn, what's up? I love the username because I think that's what 2023 is going to be all about. The next wave of unicorns. I believe Snowflake is one of them. So we got Uncle Unicorn. Let's see who else we got here. Dustin. We got Giri Raj, we got Brenda, Rocket, Dari, Balsack, how are you? Kevin, Tobias, Victor, David, let's see, Natoro, Johnny Gutierrez, what's up, brother? How are you? We got Patrick, Raymond, Douglas, Michelle, Reta Style, Walter. Yes, Ronald goes TTG. I'm on my way home soon, man. Ronald, I'm waiting for you, bro. I am waiting for you. We got Army Chief, Anthony, Edmund, Brenda, Jonathan, Samuel, Bill, Mabalzik, Sean.
Are you okay?
Yeah, man. Reading names. Mark.
Yeah, I know, but you said my balls. It's my balls itch. It's a joke.
I'm aware. I'm not saying it that way. Okay. But when you come on the live stream and then you read it that way and you say it that way, it defeats the whole purpose of me not saying it that way.
I want you to say it's funny. They want you to say it that way.
I understand they want me to say it. But there you guys are. We have a lot of new faces here that are on this live stream with us here now today. A lot of new faces. I commend you guys all for spending this holiday evening and a holiday because the markets are closed and you got a day off. And I appreciate you guys spending that time with me, and you should appreciate it for yourselves because getting yourselves ready and getting yourselves prepared for 2023 is what this live stream is going to really be all about. Okay. Now, Lachitova just took advantage of one of the spots that we had. We had 15. I wasn't planning on talking about this here today, this early on the live stream. I was going to talk about this a little bit later, but since she just grabbed one, there are only 14 spots. I know there's a lot of people on here that are probably, ready to get themselves going here. Now that the holidays are behind us and they're getting ready for 2023, and you bought a bunch of gifts for everybody else. It's time now to get a gift for yourself and for your family. That's what this is going to be about. There's 14 of these spots left. We've been running a sale here for you guys over the weekend. You can get a 54% discount on the True Trading Group membership, which brings the price all the way down to just $1,000, guys. That is it, $1,000 for the entire year. There are no upsells for courses. There are no upsells for the tools. You get access to all of them included for the $1,000, and you will get a brand new free laptop included with it as well. Now that laptop, use it to trade with, use it for work, give it to your kid for school, sell it on eBay and put the $300 back in your trading account. The retail value of the laptop is just around $300. It's free. We cover the shipping. We ship anywhere in the world. You guys just have to go to ttgoffer.com and enter the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price will flash green. It'll drop down to $1,000. Okay. And then you guys will see the laptop in your checkout cart. As long as you see that laptop in your cart, that's how you know you're getting one of the 14. There's 14 of them available, and the price is going up at midnight tonight. And then we're going to be moving on in 2023. We are moving to a 2-pay system. Our membership's going to be back over $2,000 in 2023. You'll pay $1,000 when you join, and then 6 months later, you'll pay another $1,000 for the membership, as we're going to be over the $2,000 mark for 2023. But you all have an opportunity right here now today, before midnight, to just pay $1,000. That's it for the whole year. And when your membership comes time to renew next year, it doesn't matter that our membership's over $2,000. You'll only pay the $1,000 to renew that membership. You don't have to enter your address to get the free laptop. You'll get a welcome email after you join with instructions how to claim that free laptop. And you're also going to be getting a one-on-one mentor session with one of the professional trading mods at your trading group to literally get you started on the right foot for 2023. Ask your questions. What are you struggling with? What is it that you want to talk about? Do you want to go over your long-term portfolio stuff? You want to talk about your day trading, about your swing trading? You want to talk about position size, stop losses, options, shorting, whatever it is you want to talk about, we'll do it. We'll get you ready for 2023. That's going to be a one-on-one mentor session with any of the TTG Pro Trading moderators, including myself, whoever you want to do it with. There's 9 of us. And you'll also get a double your money back guarantee. Folks, I put my money where my mouth is. There's not many other people that do. I stand behind this platform. I I know I make some big claims on here, but I back it up with our own money. When you join True Trading Group and you make a commitment to us, we make a commitment to you. And that is that if you go through our courses, you pass our quizzes, and you attend one study group, we do a study group every Thursday. If you attend one study group, do the courses and pass the quizzes, if you can't make the $1,000 membership fee back at least once during your membership, we're going to give you back double your money. I'm not kidding. I will give you back $2,000, and you're going to keep the free laptop if our platform fails you. And by fails you, meaning are not able to make back the membership fee of $1,000 at least once during that membership. If you can't do that, we're going to give you double your money back. I don't think you need it, but it's there for peace of mind. It's there to hold us accountable, and that's how I think it should be. You're going to commit to us, and we're going to commit to you. I have no problem doing that because I see the results that members have. We've only had to give a refund to 2.6% of our users since 2016, and 78% of our members renew their membership. Based on those statistics, I can very comfortably tell you that this has worked for thousands of people. And if you put forth a little effort, I'm willing to back it up with a double your money back guarantee. You have to manually enter that coupon code, folks, TTG121. You enter TTG121, you click apply code. The price will drop to $1,000. It's going up at midnight tonight. And then for 2023, we're moving to a two-pay system. So you guys can void that whole two-pay system. Get in right now for just $1,000. That's it. Go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121. Joe, why don't you post up the syllabus for us as well? This way people can see what they're getting access to, because when you join, you get all of the courses. There's 22 courses. It's a simplified version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. Okay, there's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it, we've got it. It's all included. There's no upsells for courses. You don't join, then all of a sudden we're like, oh, look at these VIP courses. These are another $1,000. We don't play those games at True Trading Group. When you commit to join the TTG family, we make sure that we give you access to all of the courses and all the tools that you need in order to become successful. We don't give you half the package. We don't give you half the education, half the tools, and then upsell you for the rest of the way. $1,000, a free laptop, a one-on-one mentor session, a double your money back guarantee. No upsells for courses, no upsells for tools. And that's the commitment that I'll make for you guys here today. At midnight tonight, the price is going up to $1,207. So you can save $207 right here now today on this live stream. And then at midnight, for 2023, we're going to a two-pay system. The membership will be back over $2,000. You'll pay $1,000 to sign up, and then 6 months later, you'll pay over another $1,000 for 2023. All right, but you guys can do it right now for just $1,000 for the rest of the night till midnight tonight. All right. If you have questions about the membership, you guys can go to send a text message to 786-505-4049. The phone number is right at the bottom of your screen. If you have any questions about this membership at all, or if you're a trial member, you used to be a trial member, or you used to be an annual member, you guys send a text message to that phone number right now, and we will help you guys out. We'll get you taken care of. We'll bring you guys back home. All right. So there you guys have it. So Lachitova, welcome to the TTG family. We've got a lot to go over here tonight. There are 14 of those spots remaining. Remember, as long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, folks, that is how you know that you're going to be getting one of those free laptops. All right. So it's a big live stream, guys. I'm getting ready for a lot of serious stuff going on here for 2023. So in honor of that, and to help me go through the rest of this live stream to talk about some really important topics with you guys, I'm going to bring on my co-founder and business partner in True Trading. Everybody give a big AO to Adam.
What's up, man?
What up?
What's going on?
Oh, just thinking about.
I got to tell you, I'm really proud of you. You knocked out the sales portion in the first 17 minutes, and now we have the rest of the live stream to actually talk about things.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about, man.
No. You did good, dude. You did good.
Thanks.
How are futures right now?
Green. We're green, almost 0.7%.
All right. Does that mean the Santa Claus rally is back on? Just kidding.
I mean, listen, some people seriously though. I know you were kidding, but some people would consider a Santa Claus rally if we just go up from here to New Year's. I don't consider that a Santa Claus rally because you're still red on the month of December. And I think in order to have a Santa Claus rally, the market's got to be green for December. And I don't see us being green for the month of December. So the markets could move higher here in the next couple of days as the volume is very light, as a lot of people aren't working on Wall Street and have taken off. But I still wouldn't consider that a Santa Claus rally, but some people will still call it that.
Okay. So,
well, we got to welcome Dari. Dari, welcome to the family. There are now 13 left. That's it, guys. These are going to go quick here. Last night at the $1,000, folks. Get yourselves ready for 2023. I'm telling you guys, if you guys are concerned about 2023, I'm telling you, for those that are prepared, are going to prosper next year, because you're going to be left with the opportunities. I don't think you're going to see these opportunities for a while. There's going to be stocks next year that, like I'll use Snowflake as an example, because Snowflake is one of the companies that I really do love. The price that you're going to see Snowflake at next year, I don't think you're ever going to see those prices again. And I know that's a bold statement to make, but if I'm right and you get a mild recession and the markets continue lower in the first half of next year, and that takes Snowflake back down to, let's say, new all-time lows, when the markets turn and then Snowflake turns with it, as it's a big tech company, I don't know if you're ever going to see those prices on that company ever again, because once you get through the reset and the valuations, that company is going to be free then to just grow at a normal, realistic pace for the next 3, 5, 7, 10 years. And I don't know if you're ever going to get these prices ever again. And that holds true for a lot of different stocks. NVIDIA, AMD, Datadog, Splunk. There's a lot of companies that are out there that I don't know if you're ever going to see the prices that you're going to see next year. If I'm correct, I don't think you're ever going to see those prices ever again.
all right, let's get into this real quick. Are you going to put together another report and give it out on the first trading day of January?
Yeah.
Okay. What is going to be in that report? Without getting too specific,
that report, I'm going to go over what I think the market is going to do next year, and what is going to be the best way to position long-term portfolios for next year, and what are some of the top stocks that I'm looking to be buying, and around where I'm going to be looking to buy them at. So just like in January 2nd of 2022, first day of, well, it was actually the live stream was January 2nd. Because January 3rd, I believe, was the first trading day of 2022. I issued a 16-page report for members of True Trading Group, and I told everybody I thought a crash was coming. I told everybody that I'd sold in my long-term portfolio, but I told everybody that I took a lot of the money from my tech stocks and I moved them into energy. And I said, for the first time in my entire life, I was no longer overweight tech. I was overweight energy. And I named energy my number one sector pick. You guys don't have to take my word for it. You can go to the January 2nd, 2022 live stream. It's right on this.
Is that where you talk about Occidental?
Occidental, we actually bought Occidental in 2021. So we actually bought Occidental at like $12.60.
Can you pull that up real quick? Where you alerted Occidental?
It was actually 2020. So we bought Occidental at around $12.60 in I think it was August maybe of 2020.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. I mean, you're pretty good at math. What would have happened if I would have put in $1,500 into Occidental? Where would I be at right now?
Right now, if you put in $1,500
on the day that we alerted it.
So that's a 408% gain. So $1,500 times 408%, you'd have over $6,000. It's 408%.
Wow. That's just the one pick. That doesn't, and that's a long-term investment or long swing.
Oh yeah. We bought it around $12.60. The stock went as low as like $10. And then it went all the way to $75 this year. So that's over a 400%. No, it's 400% where the price is now. It's 64. If you go to 75,
plus dividends, right?
It's a 500% gain. Yeah, plus all the dividends.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, that's just one of them. We also, Chevron was the other one that we bought. Occidental, Exxon, but these were just for. And these were January 2nd. These were here, right? So these were in 2022. So that's Exxon, Chevron, Devon Energy was another, Pioneer was another, ConocoPhillips was another. So the energy sector was the number one performing sector of 2022. So if you actually took your money out of technology and put your money into energy, the stock market crashed this year, but you would have made a tremendous amount of money in your long-term portfolio if you were in Exxon, Chevron, Devon, Occidental, ConocoPhillips. I mean, the list goes on. You could have bought, so many different energy companies and actually made a lot of money this year, even though the stock market went down. Just because the stock market crashed this year doesn't mean everything crashed with it. There's a lot of companies that we bought this year that are trading up at all-time highs, right? Like all of those energy companies that I just named for you, right? General Mills was another one that we bought. General Mills, that's trading up at all-time highs.
All right. Did we buy any that went down 60 to 80% this year?
60 in that report? No.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Just checking.
Yeah. We don't have any in that in my January 2nd report that's down 80%. No.
What about 60%?
No.
50%?
No, I don't think so. I mean, you're looking at, one of them that was red was Moderna. Moderna was one that I said is like a long-term thing. I really like Moderna for the long haul. And Moderna was one that was red, but Moderna now has come back. Moderna was $220. Now it's at $200.
Got it.
JP Morgan was one. JP Morgan was at 160. Now it's at 130. So these are not 60, 70, 80% declines.
Understood.
We got to welcome Roger. Roger's the newest member of the TTG family. Everybody welcome Roger. There's now 12 of those laptops left. Everybody welcome Roger. SoFi is one. I own SoFi from like 13. I'm still going to own SoFi. I feel so bad for this company. They got
SoFi is one what?
That is down a lot. SoFi's at $5. I bought it at 13.
Okay. Why aren't you concerned about that?
I'm not concerned about it really at all. I mean, the company it was completely out of their control. I mean, the U.S. government just...
Yeah. Who cares about all that? I mean, it doesn't matter if it's out of their control. The point I'm trying to make is you're down on it. So why are you not concerned about
That's why I'm not concerned.
Okay, explain.
The stock's not down because of the company failed to do something. I mean, no one's had to pay back. No one's had to pay student loans.
Yeah, everyone understands why it's down. I'm asking you.
I don't think everybody does. So you're not understanding. You're asking me why am I not concerned? And I'm not concerned because the reason why the stock is down is the reason why I'm not concerned. Because even though the company has been increasing their user base and has been increasing the revenue that they generate per user base, the stock price has gone down significantly because the government literally took away 15% of the company's revenue. That's how they make it.
Is the government going to give that back? Because that's still 15% of the revenue that's not there.
I'm sorry, what?
Are they going to be able to make that back?
Once people have to start paying back their student loans again. But the biggest thing for SoFi with their student loans, yes, it's like 10 to 15% of their revenue. And also, to be fair, SoFi was not in that report. So I'll just make that clear as well. This is just a company that I bought that I am down on. But this is not in that report. So let's just also make that very clear, that this is not in the January 2nd, 2022 report. I'm just being fully transparent with the stock that I own. That's down a lot, but it was not in my 2022 report. So,
and that's fine. I think the important thing here is that there's a lot. Most everything that you put in that report on last year is up substantially, even an entire year later. You're being overly transparent with SoFi for whatever the reason.
Because SoFi is a company that I really like, but they did not. If one of the ways that SoFi generates generates revenue, 10 to 15% of the revenue, but also gets new users onto their platform is by being somewhere where people can refinance student loans. That's a big way that they get new users onto their platform, by refinancing someone's student loan. Then they capture the user and they provide them a lot of other financial products on their platform, right? But if no one has had to pay back their student loan for the last 2 years, they're losing that revenue, but they're also losing that potential new customer. And even with that loss, they have consistently increased their user base and their client base, and they've increased the revenue that they generate per user, even in the face of losing the student loan part of their business.
Right.
They were successful in getting a bank charter in 2022, which is a huge step for a company like that operates in finance. So now that they've got the bank charter, I believe that once, in the future, and this is also a long-term hold. I plan on holding on to this company for like 10 years, but I own it from like 13, and I'm just going to hold on to it.
All right. What do you think happened with where futures are now? And I know there's a lot of time between now and tomorrow. Where do you see futures? What is your predictions for the market going into tomorrow and this week?
I actually think the markets could move higher this week. And I'm targeting a very specific area on the market. And I'll just pull it up for you guys right now on my charts up here. I'm really targeting this area. And I really think that we could get here. And this is going to be a really big level of resistance for us if and when we do get there. And I want to point out to you, it's a really wide resistance zone. And that zone takes you we got to welcome Lewis. Lewis is the newest member of the group. Now there's just 11 spots left. Everybody welcome Lewis. Lewis, welcome to the TTG family. Now there's just 11 spots that are left, right? 11 spots are now left for the free laptop. You guys remember, you'll know you're getting the free laptop as long as you see the laptop in your checkout cart. That is how you know that you're going to be getting it. There's 11 spots left. You guys have till midnight tonight. Then the price is going to jump to $1,207. It's $1,000 here tonight. And then for 2023, it's going to be back over 2K. So it moved to the 2Pay system in 2023. All right. So you guys can just get it for $1,000 here tonight. The price goes up at midnight. You get the free laptop. You get the double your money back guarantee, and you get the one-on-one mentor session with one of the pro traders at True Trading Group. So if you have any questions, send a text to 786-505-4049. All right. So
that also includes if you're a previous member and you want to come back, tonight is the night to do that. So if you want to come back, you have to send a text message first to that number. Anyways. So Go ahead with the SPY.
So there's like this really, really big resistance zone that you have up here once you get into the high 380s. And I just drew a line across my screen right now. And this one line, you'll see this area was very clearly a level of support for the SPY when you look at the month of November and early December, right? So you'll see that support level there. And I can go back even further. I talked about this level a lot. If you've been on my live stream for a while, you know how important of a level this actually is for the markets. I talked about it ad nauseum for the last easily month and a half of how important this level has been. And as you keep zooming out, you can just see the effect that this level has on the price action in the SPY. So that's a big level of resistance. But the other thing that you'll see here at this level, see this pink line? That's your 100-day moving average. And that's curling up down right underneath that level as well. And then this blue line you see, that's the 50-day moving average. And they're coming up to line up together right inside of this zone, these high 380s, 390. That zone right in here is what I think is going to be a nice level of resistance. And I do think that you can see this market climb into that zone this week and just see like a floating type of action where you have a little bit of buying pressure comes in here at the end of the year. It's, maybe a little bit of window dressing where people have been tax loss harvesting, selling off their losers so they can offset capital gains with the losses on the losers, and then putting that money into the winners that would allow to dress up their portfolio for the year-end close. And this may give you this little bit of a float to the upside, and that could take you right into this level of resistance before you go into the end of the year. That's really what I'm looking for, especially. And now we're gapping up. Now we're pushing on the futures. We're up almost 0.8% now. Before we went live, we were up about 0.5, 0.6. We since pushed to 0.7. Now we're 0.76, 0.77. So we are starting to push that envelope to like 0.8 to give you a sizable gap up. 0.7%. That's not a tiny little gap up. It's not like it's 0.2. That's a sizable gap up. And what I think you actually see, and this is my game plan, actually, guys, for tomorrow specifically. I'll give it to you right now. This is exactly the trading action that I'm going to be looking for. If the market's open,
you know what? Before you even give everyone that for free on here, my question to you is more overall. What do you expect this week? Are you trying to? I mean, I know every week you're trying to make money, but are you more in let's get ready for the following week and use this week as, if there's an opportunity, we take it, but more along the lines of like, yo, we are getting our heads and our strategies dialed the F in for the first week of the year?
Yeah, I mean, I'm putting a heavy focus on getting ready for 2023 and really working on the report for my whole game plan and analysis for 2023. But I still think there's going to be trading opportunities. So I'm going to be trying to do both. I'm going to be getting ready for 2023, getting members ready for 2023. But, I'm also going to be looking for trading opportunities. I think there's going to be some good ones, specifically Meta. I have a feeling I'm going to be trading Meta this week. I like the setup I'm seeing on Meta. I'm probably going to be trading Tesla as well. I think there's going to be really good trade opportunities on Tesla and Meta this week. And I'm going to capitalize on the opportunities that I see. We've had volatility and opportunities almost every day, surely every single week this year. We have not had like an entire week where there's been no opportunities this year. It's been that type of year. And I don't see that changing these last couple of days. So one of the things that I'm actually looking for very, very, very closely for tomorrow, this is kind of my game plan. If the markets were to open right now, right? If the markets were to open right now, you would find us opening up right around here. Okay, so right there is where the markets would be opening right now. If the markets were, that's where the futures are currently trading right there, the equivalent of the SPY, right? So the equivalent of the SPY, we're opening right there right now based on futures. What I would look for, okay, is if there's a pullback tomorrow off that open, 383 is a level that I'm going to look to be a buyer on strong stocks, particularly Meta, right? And I'm going to be looking to buy, maybe Boeing is another one that's been really relatively strong. So these are some stocks that I'm looking at where if you get a pullback tomorrow off the open, it takes you down into this 383. I'm looking for 383 to be support because it was resistance all day on Friday, right? It was resistance all day on Friday. It's the gap entry from the huge gap down on the 22nd. Okay, it was the gap entry from the big gap up on the 21st. So this 383 level is a significant technical level on the charts for the SPY. And with the big gap up that you have right now, if this gap up holds for tomorrow, which I think it will, I don't think we're going to open up tomorrow red. I think we're up enough unless something crazy happens in Asia or Europe while we're sleeping. I think this gap up holds and the markets are green when we wake up tomorrow. And if that's the case, I'm looking for pullbacks into 383. And then once you get the pullback to 383, I'll wait for it to hold. If I see it's holding, I'm going to look to be buying and getting long strong stocks. And as the markets bounce off this level, I'm going to look for the stocks that are relatively strong to then also continue on to push to new highs and give myself nice day trade or swing trade opportunities. That's my game plan for tomorrow specifically. So watch the gap up. If you get pullbacks off the bell, watch for 383 support to stabilize. And then I'm going to be long-minded and I'm going to look for more upside for the next 2 days. There you go.
All right. Yeah, you want to take some questions?
Yeah, sure.
Do you want to prompt people to ask you questions?
I thought you had one. That's why I thought you were asking me that. Yeah, guys, listen, if you guys want to ask me a couple of questions, maybe specifically about what it was that I was just saying or what I'm talking about, or if you guys are worried about next year or whatever's on your mind, if you guys want to ask me some questions, now's the time. Yeah, I'll take a round of questions from everybody. So if you guys have any questions for me, type them in chat right now, and then we'll grab them. Adam will throw them up on the screen, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you guys have, whether it's questions about True Trading Group or it's questions about the stocks that I've mentioned or that I have not mentioned. It's up to you guys. Mike, explain why you're looking for stocks that were relatively strong rather than the SPY long. I mean, you could do either, Rhino. I mean, it's the same analysis. There's just a lot of different ways to play that analysis. If I'm looking for the SPY to hold that 383, the SPY has been beaten down. The SPY has been weak over the last week and a half. Like if you take it, let me just delete all this, clean the chart up a little bit. But if you take a look at the SPY, right? I mean, the SPY to be fair here, has been beaten up over the last 2 weeks. right? But when I go ahead and I take a look at some other names, like if I take a look at a Meta has not been beaten up for the last 2 weeks. It's been trading sideways. So if there's a bid under the overall markets and the overall markets start to move, I'm going to look for some of the bigger components to move with it, i.e. Meta. And I think Meta can get back up to that 124, and I'm looking for that move very specifically. Same thing with Boeing. Boeing has been very, very strong over the last several months, really. And with Boeing, you have a resistance level here around 197 that if you get above 197, Boeing's next resistance, key resistance, is like 207. So you have a lot of room here to the upside on some of these stronger names. And I'm going to look to see if the markets hold. I'll use the market as a barometer to kind of look for some of the relatively strong names. But specifically, I do like this Meta. I like Meta to get back to 124. 124 is a big level of resistance, and I'll be taking profits in front of 124.
Excellent. What are your thoughts or levels on Tesla for this week?
Okay, so here's my wish list. Okay, my wish list is that the weakness in Tesla continues tomorrow. Even though you have this gap up in the market, I am praying that I get a gap down in Tesla, because I'll tell you all this right now. And this is an if. I don't know where Tesla's going to open. Tesla doesn't trade in the 24 out. Like, it's not trading like the futures are trading right now. So Tesla's not, I can't tell you where Tesla's right now, right? You're not going to see that until tomorrow morning. If Tesla gaps down tomorrow, I am looking for underneath 120 to be a short-term bottom for Tesla. And if you get, let's say, the SPY gaps up, 385, whatever it is, right, and pulls down to test 383, that pushes Tesla under Friday's low, right? That'll push Tesla under this support level of Friday's low. It pushes you down under 120. And then I'm going to look for Tesla to stabilize in the 1 teens. So like 118-ish, right? 118, that area. And if you get down into the 1 teens on Tesla while the market pulls back the gap up, if the market holds that 383 level that we talked about and then starts to move higher, I think there is enough of a support level around 115-ish on Tesla that Tesla actually bottoms off that area and gives you a significant tradable move to the upside over the next 2 days. And I'll take you to the daily chart of Tesla. I already have this line drawn on my screen. I drew this line on my screen a while ago. This level, you have to go all the way back to 2020 and look at the severity of these levels. Look at that resistance double top in July, and then look at how that level then held support in September. That level is a big, big level of support for Tesla. So if Tesla is weak tomorrow morning and Tesla gives you a gap down and then the markets pull back, that weakens Tesla further into this area, and then we get down into that zone, then I'm going to look to actually be a buyer of Tesla to try to catch what I believe could be a nice little bounce off of that area. You could see Tesla back at 135 on Wednesday or Thursday like that, no problem. So I'm going to look for that like 120 area long and then try to maybe swing trade that for like a 2-day bounce, as I believe the stock is getting oversold and extended to the downside into a major support level. If the market's going to have a bid under it, that's the beautiful spot to try the Tesla long and see if we can get a reversal to the upside. Chris Calora says, are they mostly swing trades or day trades? So Chris, we day trade and swing trade in True Trading Group. We do everything. So there's 9 professional trading moderators in True Trading Group with you during the day. It's not just myself. Every day in True Trading Group, there are day trades. There are also swing trades. Every day in True Trading Group, there are stocks being traded and there are options being traded every single day.
Here's a question from Brenda Anthony. I'm lost. What happened to praying for a crash? They're obviously tuning in late, but can you explain again why the title of tonight's live stream is you are essentially praying, and all traders and investors should be praying, in your opinion, for a stock market crash?
I'm praying for a stock market crash next year because I am looking for, aside from the opportunity to trade to the downside and generate income on the way down, aside from that, right? Because when markets go down, volatility increases. When volatility increases, opportunities for traders increase as well. So volatility is a trader's best friend. So whether you're day trading or swing trading, volatility is a good thing for you. Good thing for me, good thing for us. But when I look at 2023, I look at it as an extension of 2022. And 2022 has been a banner year for us in True Trading Group. Members are having the best years they've ever had in their lives because they're actually buying put options, they're shorting stocks, and the stocks have been moving to the downside. But members of True Trading Group, and I'll ask them one more time. I asked them earlier. I'll ask them again. If you guys are making money this year, do me a favor, type the $ inside of chat. If you're a member of True Trading Group, you're making money and you're becoming a better trader, type the $ in chat right now for 2022. Now, I'm sorry, Adam, your name is Barbara or Brenda. I forgot what you said, Barbara or Brenda. So, to answer your question, I would just pay attention to how many people are typing the $ here, because these are members of True Trading Group that are making money and becoming better traders during the stock market crash of 2022. So trust me, they all are hoping for a continuation of this because this playbook has been working very well for us. And we're going to continue to use that playbook into the first half of 2023. So generate income on the way down and then use that income to roll it into the long-term portfolio, because I believe you're going to see a reset of stock prices in 2023, a reset that are going to bring valuations to a level that we really haven't seen. When I say level of valuations that we haven't seen, I'm not talking just about stock prices. I'm talking about true valuations of companies. When you take a look at like PE ratios, you take a look at, okay, how many companies are trading at, X times their sales or X times their earnings, right? That's really what I'm talking about. You're going to see a reset because you've had, free money and interest rates at 0 for a decade. That's changing. So you're going to get a reset on valuations. And I believe that next year, the reset in valuations is going to give you the best long-term buying opportunity that we've seen in a while, that you're going to see in a while. That's why I'm excited for next year, because I believe that the next wave of unicorn technology companies, the companies that are going to give you the 1,000, 2,000, 5,000% gain over the next decade, you're going to be able to buy those companies at depressed valuations next year. That's why I'm so excited.
Chris Sorella says, are we grandfathered in at this price annually? Yes, you are. Explain why that's important.
Yeah, Chris, that's a good question that you asked, Chris. It's actually really important because the membership price tonight for our holiday sale was $1,000. Okay. After midnight tonight, it's going to be $1,207. So right off the bat, you'll save $207 between today and tomorrow. But in 2023, we're moving our membership price back over $2,000, and we're going to move to a 2-pay system. So in 2023, when you join True Trading Group, you'll pay $1,000 when you join. And then 6 months later, you're going to owe us another $1,000. So, but how things work in True Trading Group is the price you pay when you join is the price you pay for life. Your grandfather in at that price. So if you pay $1,000 today to join, next year when your membership comes up for renewal, even though the membership will now be a 2-pay system over $2,000, you will only pay the same $1,000 for the whole annual membership that you pay when you join here tonight. So the price you pay when you join, that's the exact payment and the exact membership that you will be renewing at the next year. And that's very important, Chris, because currently 78% of TTG members choose to renew their membership. So I'm confident you're going to want to renew yours as well. Joined just a few months ago and paid for my membership already. Yes, says Retta Style. Retta Style, music to my ears. I love to hear it. Congratulations. This is just the beginning. Yeah, keep typing questions in chat, guys. Adam will grab them. We'll throw them up on the screen, and I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions, as many questions as we possibly can. Remember, if you guys want to take advantage of that $1,000 price point, Chris and I think Barbara or Brenda, I don't remember the name, just go to ttgoffer.com, enter that coupon code TTG121. You have to manually enter the code. It's not going to be there. It's not going to do it automatically. You have to manually type in TTG121, click apply code. The price will flash green. It'll drop to $1,000. And as long as you see one of those laptops, that's how you know that you're getting one. There's 11 of them left. And then, like I said, at midnight tonight, the price jumps to $1,207. If you have questions about the membership, or if you're a previous trial, or previous annual member, send us a text message to 786-505-4049. The number's at the bottom of your screen. And remember, you don't have to enter your address to get that laptop. After you join, you're going to get a welcome email from us, and there will be instructions how to claim that laptop inside of that welcome email. Next question. Keep finding them away, guys. What will happen to Rivian stock next week? I actually think that, Rivian may follow suit here with Tesla. I think Rivian stock goes lower over the long haul, but you may see a little bit of a bounce this week. I think you could see a little bit of a bounce this week on Rivian. Could take you back above 20. Not anything major. I don't think you're just going to see like 26, 27, 28. But similar to what I think with Tesla, how I think Tesla could be a tradable bounce this week. You can probably see that on Rivian, but in the long term, like going into next year, John, I think Rivian goes lower. I don't think the stock is done moving to the downside. Their truck got horrible reviews on the consumer reports. And, there was, issues there with their Amazon deal, and it's very expensive for these electric vehicle companies to get money now. Money is not free anymore. Interest rates are rising. They're going to have to continue to raise money. You saw Lucid had to raise money. Some of the Chinese makers had to raise money. Rivian's going to have to probably raise money again. And I just think that the stock moves lower into next year. But this week specifically, I mean, you really put me on the spot, John. But I do think this week specifically, you could see a little bit of a bounce. Don't be shy, folks. Fire away. Will you finally get my dad, Rex West, to finally join TTG? He needs to big time. He's watching right now and always. Rex, where are you, man? Where are you? Your son wants to trade with you. Rex, your son wants to trade with you, man. You got to join us. Rex, and listen, literally, and I'll take it. You join here tonight. You and I will do a one-on-one mentor session, you and I. Right? You join here tonight, Rex. You and I do a one-on-one mentor session. Talk about, if you've been trading for a while, great. Let's talk about it. What are the weaknesses? What are your strengths? What adjustments can we make? If you want to talk about 2023 and the long-term stuff, we can talk about that as well. But listen, I know your son's been on this, trying to get you to join with him. I think that'd be awesome. Little father-son action. I think that would be great. So Rex, I'm ready when you are, man. TTGoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. I said it's $1,000 for the whole year. There's no upsells for course or tools. You get a free laptop. Rex, you can sell the laptop if you want. Put that money back into your account. Whatever you want to do. It's our gift to you for joining the family. But you also get a double your money back guarantee. So if you can't make the $1,000 back at least once during the whole 12-year membership, I'll give you back $2,000. You can keep the laptop. That's the commitment that I make to you guys when you join our platform. So I'm here if you're ready, Rex. And you know what, Rex, I'm sure you're like the sensible father. You're like, I don't know. I'm skeptical. You try to don't get your hopes up, son. I get it. Trust me. There's a lot of people on this live stream that are part of TTG that were skeptical at first. You are not alone. You should be skeptical because this industry sucks. There's a lot of people that are totally full of crap. I get it. I really do. I'll prove this to you. You're not alone on this one. Members of True Trading Group, if you guys were skeptical at first, now your regret is that you didn't join sooner, type the number 1 in chat right now. Literally, just type the number 1 in chat if you were skeptical at first and now your only regret is you didn't join sooner. Rex, I'm telling you, man, you're not alone on this one. Just see how many people are about to type the number 1. All these people were like, I don't know. I've been scammed before. This sounds too good to be true. I don't know. Double my money back. How's that possible? I get it, but here you are, all these number 1s. You're not alone, man. I'm ready when you are. So keep firing away with those questions, guys.
Yep.
We've got 11 of those spots left. So again, TTGoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. You got to click apply code. The price will drop to $1,000. Fill out your info, check out. You don't have to enter your address for the laptop. Remember that. Finally starting today, I'm a proud lifetime member. Yes, Flow Me. Lifetime membership paid off. Yes, Flow Me.
Yeah, we had 40 people today paid off their lifetime membership.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really, really,
Really
really awesome.
incredible.
That's fantastic. Congratulations, guys. Do you see a divergence between DIA and QQQ next year? Yes, I do actually. For the first half of the year, yes. The Dow is going to hold up much better than the tech stocks. Tech stocks will struggle more. You're going to have some of the other, the areas that will hold up better in the market. A lot of those components will be in the Dow. The Dow has held up better in 2022 than it did than the Qs. I mean, obviously, you can just take a look at the charts. I mean, it's night and day. So, like, here's the Dow, right? Here's a yearly chart of the Dow. It's actually not that bad. So, like, here's where Dow started the year, right? And here's where we are now. Like, that's really not that bad. You're actually at the exact same point that you were at in April of last year. It's really not that bad on the Dow. The Dow really has not had that bad of a year. And that's because a lot of the stocks that have held up better, right, are going to be Dow components. The Dow is not, just ridden with all of these high flying, high valuation, still losing money technology names like the NASDAQ is. And when interest rates begin to rise, investors will flock towards companies that are generating strong positive cash flow, that have solid dividend payments, that earn money, and they earn money right now, not companies that lose money now, but promise to earn money in the future. Those are going to be a lot of your tech stocks. And you take a look at the NASDAQ, and I'll just draw the comparison. Look at where the NASDAQ is. I'll show you where the NASDAQ started the year, and now I'll show you where the NASDAQ is now. Look at the size. Look at that difference. The NASDAQ is down like 34% on the year. The Dow Jones is nowhere near that, right? You're literally you're nowhere near that at all.
I wanna say something, Alex. No, that's a lot more than 40 grand. But that's neither here nor there. I want to bring this up from Ruben Johnson. Ruben Johnson, funny enough, is a trial member from October.
Wow.
And Ruben Johnson said, paid for other programs that did not work out for me.
You're also not alone. You're also not alone on that one.
Yeah. I'm curious about something real quick. How many people do we have on this live stream right now that are not True Trading Group members, that have been part of another program that just did not work for them? Type TTG in chat right now. If you've been part of another program that did not work for you and you're not a member of True Trading Group, go ahead and type TTG in chat right now. Let's see what we got. Curious. Momo, My Bonnie, Paros, Randy Tone, Michael Odom, Ruben Johnson, Chris DeLuca. Welcome, Tony H. All right. And how many? Okay, let's see. And how many of you have? Let's see. How many of you are not True Trading Group members that have never been part of another group before? Type now type the number 2 in chat. If you are not a member of True Trading Group and you have never been part of another group before, type the number 2. Not a member and never been part of another group. Tammy Schaefer, Gary S. Don De Niro. I like that. Cool. Naturo Cross K. Which the trial was for 2 days instead of a week, but with access to live chat or everything else. So someone can finally experience what it's like to be a TTG member. My Bonnie, or you could listen to literally hundreds of other people on here, put up $1,000, and if you can't make your money back in a year, we give you back $2,000. And you could keep the free laptop as a gift just for yourself, you know, whether you stay or go. I saw somebody mention something about MMTLP, right? They're like, what do you think about MMTLP? What do I, you know, I'll tell you what I think, and then I'll let Mike tell you what he thinks, and then we'll kind of wrap up, right? Right, but I'm curious if this works for me too. You will not know that after a 7-day trial, regardless. The 7-day trial that we have is designed to show you that we are legit, that we are not full of crap, that the things that we are saying are real, that we are not just blowing smoke up anyone's you-know-what. You will not know within 7 days if this is 100% going to work for you. How much is lifetime membership? It is not for sale. Listen, back to the original point. We had questions about MMTLP today and things like that, and I'll share my opinion on it, and I'll share Mike's opinion on it. I saw other YouTube channels talking about MMTLP today, and essentially talking about like these, you know, crazy theories, or, you know, just some of the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my entire life, to be honest with you. I don't know if anyone's ever seen the movie Idiocracy, but I feel like I'm watching a scene from Idiocracy when I watch some of these other YouTube channels. The desperation for people to have confirmation bias is so upsetting, and you just feel bad for these people. You know, you just feel bad for these people. And there's a tremendous amount of people that got taken advantage of for AMC, for APE, for MMTLP. And I got to tell you, you know, we come on here and we sell memberships nightly, but like, y'all are lucky that we sell memberships the way that we do.
Yeah.
Because honestly, first of all, we have a product that works. Not just because we say it works, because other people say that it works. Thousands of other people have said that it works. We're a 5-star rated on Trustpilot with almost 2,000 reviews. We have helped thousands and thousands and thousands of people make money and find, you know, and find a better way to go about what they're doing financially. That's why we say that this works. So we have a product that we know works, that provides immense value. You're lucky that we sell it to you on here, and that we don't go and try and sell you on a 30-minute, you know, trade, 30 minutes or an hour a day, turn $5,000 into $1,000, you know, turn $1,000 into $1 million in a year and all that crap. You know, to spend 30 minutes a day and then hit the golf course and make money while you sleep. That's what you guys want to hear. If Mike came on here and told you all of that shit over and over and over again, y'all would sign up blind.
Yep.
Because that's what you guys want to hear. But let me tell you something. There's a reason that we have a 78% retention rate. You know, I see people saying, oh, it's the holidays, times are tough. You go ahead, you go ahead and you charge this amount of money up front, but I can go ahead and I can pay $300 a month for another chat room. For a chat room, you know, look, for us, we got a good thing going. We have grown immensely. This year for True Trading Group, growth-wise of new people was bigger than 2021 for new people. And it's really accelerated this month, and it continues to move more in that direction of new people coming in, and that secret is out. You know, we're not fly by night. We didn't pop up during the pandemic. We've been around since 2016. End of 2016, beginning of 2017. Go look at the YouTube videos. We've been around that entire time.
I've been on other trading sites. They ripped me off. TTG is my home. Never, never leaving. Amen, Jim. Jim Knox.
So, listen, somebody will tell you guys what you want to hear. Somebody will sell you guys a bill of goods. Somebody will give you guys the confirmation bias you're looking for. Tonight, when Mike and I were looking at looking at some of the stuff that was being talked about on MMTLP and stuff like that, you know, for the first time in a while, part of me wanted to shut down the YouTube page. Like, bro, these people don't want to hear what the truth is. It's very frustrating.
They want to be told what they want to hear. They don't like the truth. And one thing that you'll always get on this YouTube channel from myself, from Adam, and anybody that you're going to see on here is that's part of True Trading Group, at least.
I told people not to buy MMTLP a week before it got halted. The day before it got halted, I came on here and called it a pump and dump and said to stay away.
Yeah. Also, a week before, it not only was halted, but dropped 80%.
Right. But keep listening to the other idiots out there.
Yeah, keep listening to
literally have no idea what the hell they're talking about.
Zero.
If you're holding shares of MMTLP and you're on this live stream, you've lost money. You can either accept it or you can keep talking to make yourself feel better on social media. I honestly don't care.
Yep.
But you've lost money. That's bottom line.
Stock's not going to 1,000.
No, the stock's not going anywhere. It's halted.
It's not even a stock anymore.
Right. You lost. No, I do care, but I don't care because people don't want to hear it. I told people what I thought about MMTLP, and I was right about it, and somebody went and physically threatened my wife because they thought that I was trying to spread FUD. That's the shit you get for telling the truth to people. How many threats did you get when you said AMC, the mother of all short squeezes, was never going to happen, that it had already happened?
Man, when I came on and when the stock was at like $60 and on this YouTube channel, I was like, guys, that was the short squeeze. Sell, get out. That was the short squeeze. It's not going to 500, whatever. Oh man, I got death threats like you couldn't even imagine. Now the stock's at $4.
Right.
You know, and I told people sell it at 60, sell it at 50, sell it at 40, sell it at 30, sell it at 20. It's at $4 now. You know, but people don't want to hear it. They think, oh, the hedgies paid this person to say that. No, I've been doing this for 17 years. I made money on the way up just like everybody else did, but you got to learn when to get off the train. And if it's just like, go ahead, get on a train. If you never get off, you're going to end up right back to where you came from. And that's exactly what happened with AMC. So that's at $4. Is there a single person on this live stream that owns it from under $4? If you own AMC, you own it from way higher. And now you're just hoping and praying that it's going to go back there. It's crazy. You're going to be, I'll tell you this, you're going to be so wrapped up in nonsense, MMTLP. Who gives a crap about this OTC penny stock that doesn't even trade? Who cares? You're about to get the greatest long-term buying opportunity for your long-term portfolio to generate real wealth that you're going to see for the next several years. And you're going to be so fixated on stuff like MMTLP and APE and whatever else comes around that you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it. And then you're going to let actually good quality companies that will go up 1,000%, you're going to let them stare you right in the face and go right past you because you're going to buy the garbage that other people are telling you to buy that have no professional experience whatsoever. And then a year from now, 2 years from now, the stocks that you're holding are going to be down 92%. They're going to be at 10 cents. And you're going to say the stock market's a scam. Meanwhile, the members of True Trading Group are going to have bought the best companies that are going to be the next wave of unicorns for the next decade. And they're the ones that when their kid comes to them in 10 years and says, I want to go to NYU. No problem, son. Let me sell some shares of Snowflake so you can go to the college that you want to go to. When your daughter comes and says, this is the place I want to have my wedding at. No problem. Let me sell some shares of Datadog so you can have the wedding that you want to. And when your kid comes to you and says, I really want to buy a house. My significant other, they're pregnant. I want to go. I want to buy a house. No problem. Let me sell some shares and help you with your down payment. That's what members of True Trading are going to do. And everybody else that's fixated on the garbage is going to say, stock market's a scam.
But keep, you know.
But we're the bad guys. We're the bad guys. I tell you what I think you need to hear, not what I think you want to hear. Hate me for it, love me for it. It does not matter to me either way because I know exactly what I'm going to be doing with my own money. It's worked for me. It's working for members. Members, I don't honestly, it bothers me that people fall into this. I want to get rich quick. I want to catch the mother of all short squeezes, and then I can never be in the stock market ever again. And that's what people are really. I'm watching people on Twitter, like MMTLP trending on Twitter, mother of all short squeezes trending on Twitter. Like, what? That is what's trending on the final week of 2022 when you were about to head into what I think is going to be the craziest 2023, like the craziest year you've ever seen. That's what's trending. That's what people are talking about. All of those people are going to miss this. Do not be those people. Be smarter than that. Leave the emotions at the door because emotions have no place here in this market. They have no place in your investment decisions. Emotions are going to cause you to fail. Emotions will make you make the wrong decisions every time. People that are prepared for next year will come out on top, and the people that are not are going to get crushed. You're going to get crushed. You're going to buy MMTLP at $8 and it's going to be halted. You're going to buy the next meme stock at $30 and it's going to go to 30 cents. You're going to get crushed. You're going to hold on to Rivian. You bought Rivian at 120. Now you don't know what to do with it. It's at 19. You bought Robinhood at God knows where. Now it's at, I don't even, $6. I don't even know where the hell Robinhood is now. I haven't even looked at it. You're going to get crushed. And then you're going to say the stock market is a scam. It is not a scam. You are allowing people to scam you. The stock market itself is not a scam. But people like groups that just got in trouble and are going to jail will front load the crap out of stocks and tell every single one of their followers to buy it. Meanwhile, they're selling it. And they'll tell you to hold on to the moon. They'll tell you that a short squeeze is coming. They'll tell you this, synthetic shares that, shorts have to cover, and every single reason under the sun why you should not sell. Meanwhile, they're selling. If the stock's going to go to 500, why are they selling? They're not telling you they're selling, but now when they get in trouble with the law, you find out that they were. But they're the same people that are telling you not to sell. Get educated enough to where you can make your own decisions. Don't rely on somebody else that has no professional background whatsoever to make your financial decisions for you. Get educated to a point where you can make them yourselves. And if you prepare yourself for that exact scenario, you will come out on top after 2023 is all said and done.
Yeah.
If you don't, I don't know. Good luck. I wish you the best, but I don't know what else to say.
It's sad because these people don't ever stand a real chance. It is what it is. They don't stand a real chance, man. It is, hopefully they it's unfortunate. Most people have to lose money and get lied to and dragged through the mud and manipulated in order to realize that you need something real. All right. We've been here since 2016. We'll continue to be here. Enjoy the ride.
Exactly. Listen, I'm excited for next year.
Bro, next year is going to be incredible. Next year is going to be, bro. One of the biggest regrets I had was not listening to you in 2020.
Yeah, I remember.
For buying some of the stuff in the long-term portfolio and just kind of sitting back. But let me tell you this, man. I ain't making that mistake twice.
Yeah, man. And that goes for, and guys, listen, that's coming from Adam, who is a very successful entrepreneur, has built multiple multi-million-dollar businesses. And he's telling you he made a mistake in 2020. He's not making that mistake again.
No,
you made mistakes. What's that?
It's like not even close.
Yeah. So I'm excited for it. I'm looking forward to really, you don't get a recession very often, but recessions follow massive economic expansion and growth. And at the end of that economic expansion and growth, the stock market it goes to all-time highs, right? Valuations get higher and higher and higher, and you pay premiums for that growth, right? You hear people talk about the PE ratio went from 18 to 19 to 20, 24, 26, 32. And oh man, it's getting expensive. But that's because the market's at all-time highs. Now, is Apple a lesser quality company just because the stock price went down and the stock market went down? No, it's not. I'm just using Apple as an example because that's a company that everybody knows. But like I said, Apple, I don't think is going to be the next wave of unicorns. There's a new wave of
Apple's already a unicorn, bro. It's already happened.
Right. It's already happened. The point is that what's the next wave, right? It's going to the next wave of technology where the growth is going to be generated for investors over the next decade. Guys, it's in cloud computing, quantum computing, it's in AI, it's in virtual reality, it's in the semiconductor space. These are the areas where
real quick, Skeptic 77, they asked, they just bought $500 of Ethereum. What do they think about that? Look, I'm a believer in cryptocurrency. I think that the future of crypto is still very much in the future. I love Ethereum. I think Ethereum and Bitcoin and all this, I think that it's great. I would not buy Ethereum right now. That's just me. I mean, I don't think that it's at a bottom yet. I do not think that it's found a bottom yet. I think Ethereum and Bitcoin have more room to the downside. I think we're going to see a lot of that happen. Same Q1, Q2 of 2023. And we got to welcome Fluffy Wolf. That's real. I got to tell you, that's what's on that dude's credit card. I had to look at it to make sure that it wasn't a joke. Homie's name is Fluffy Wolf, or at least that's what's on the card.
Is it maybe a business credit card?
It doesn't have LLC or Inc. next to it. Oh, Bonnie.
Oh, yes, Bonnie. All right. Yes, Bonnie, Fluffy Wolf. Please make your username Fluffy Wolf because we have a moderator in chat who we call.
Oh, it is a business card. Okay, cool.
That's why I said it's got to be a business card. Their name is not Fluffy Wolf. It's got to be a business card.
I knew a girl named Fluffy Wolf.
It's got to be. Well, listen, Bonnie, I hope your username in chat is Fluffy Wolf. Bonnie, welcome to the family. I'm glad to have you part of the family and part of the group. I really am. Now that I know that it's you, I saw you commenting. I saw you commenting in the.
Fluffy Wolf. They were a trial member.
Oh, cool. Very cool. Bonnie, I'm looking forward to.
Yes, babe, it's me.
Yeah, she said, yes, babe, it's me.
Oh my God. Hey, what's up, babe?
Hey, babe. Bonnie, I'm looking forward to having you.
Sarah, we found the girl from that night in Vegas.
Bonnie, I'm looking forward to having you part of the group. Welcome to the family. That does, though, mean that we are down to just 10 of those laptops that are remaining, folks. We're down to just 10. They're going to go quick here. You have till midnight tonight. Go to ttgoffer.com. Enter the code TTG121. All right. ttgoffer.com. TTG121. Click apply code. The price will drop to $1,000. It'll be $12.07 after midnight tonight. And then, like I said, next year it'll be a 2-pay system over $2,000. You got the free laptop tonight. You know you're getting one. Even if you're watching this later tonight, if you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that's how you know that you're getting one. You don't have to enter your address. You'll get a welcome email after you join. There will be instructions in that email how to claim that free laptop. If you have any questions, or if you're currently a trial, used to be a trial, or used to be an annual member, you send a text message to 786-505-4049. It's at the bottom of your screen. Text us if you have any questions. Don't call. Text only. All right. It's a text message only phone number. It's not you can't call us. It's only for text messages. So text that number. We'll get you guys taken care of ASAP. And like I said, you have the double your money back guarantee, folks. If you can't make the $1,000 at least once after going through our courses, passing the quizzes, and attending a one study group, we're going to give you guys back $2,000. You can keep the free laptop. That's the deal.
How will we know if they made their money back, Mike?
What you guys got? You're going to send us your brokerage statements. So you guys will actually, if you say, guys, listen, I never made $1,000, you're going to send us your brokerage statements. We're going to confirm that you did in fact not make $1,000, and then we're going to give you back $2,000. But
honestly, though, if you can't make $1,000 in a year with us, you should probably quit trading. I'm just saying, something we're going to give you $2,000 back, but we're not the problem. That's all I gotta say about that.
I just gotta say something. Chris Celura, I hope you join. I see a lot of your comments, and it definitely.
Are they not a member?
I don't think so, because I think Chris was asking questions related to the membership. I could be wrong, but he's been asking a lot of questions on this live stream.
Answer his questions, bro.
And they're quality questions too. I can tell he's not brand new at this. I do hope you join, Chris. Chris is asking about, am I very bullish long-term on the AI space, and am I monitoring any viable small support companies for that industry? I am very bullish on the AI industry for the long term. It's just too early for that space over the last couple of years. And it's going to take time for that industry to really develop and to really blossom into its true growth potentials. But I am very bullish in AI. I think AI is one of the next major technological advancements. When you go through, like when you look at technology, there's like these stages of advancement, and there's niches inside of technology that give you these bursts of growth. AI is going to be one of those. It's just very, very early. And honestly, C3 AI is a company that I have my eyes on, but it's too early. I don't own this stock. Okay. I'll be clear, Chris, I do not own this stock, but it is on my list. C3 AI. All right. This is, like I said, I wouldn't touch this name.
Yeah. I'll also tell you this: anyone that hasn't checked out OpenAI or ChatGPT yet,
oh yeah,
you all are missing out.
It's so cool.
That is some of the most wild things I've ever seen, ever.
Yeah.
Bro, all I've been doing all weekend is messing with ChatGPT.
That's awesome. So yeah, Chris, I mean, I'm with you, brother, right there with AI. It's just really, really early. That's all. Oh, nice. I want to join tonight. Chris, I hope you join tonight, man. You can save yourself over $200 tonight, Chris, because it's going to be 12:07 after midnight. So you can get it for $1,000 tonight. It's all the courses, it's all the tools. You got the double your money back guarantee. You got a free laptop. Literally, you can take the laptop, sell it on eBay, put it back in your account.
So real quick though, my Bonnie says I was going to say I cannot wait for Chat GPT to go public. So Chat GPT is the model of AI. So it is a Chat GPT. Open AI is the name of the company. That's openai.com. Openai.com.
Awesome. So yeah, Chris, I hope you join, brother. We got 10 of those spots left. I hope you're one of them. All right, guys.
I'm good. I'm tired, Mike. Let's.
Yeah, I'm exhausted. I had a really long holiday weekend, man. I'm exhausted. So, listen, I'm excited for this week, though, guys. I'm more excited for next year. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. A nice little open discussion. Adam, thanks for coming on and having these talks with me and the group. Always a pleasure. If you guys are not interested in the membership at all, we're done with the educational stuff. So if you guys want to sign off the live stream, you can do so. Make sure you subscribe to the channel first. We're knocking on the door of that 100,000 subscriber mark. Subscribe and turn on your notifications. Make sure you never miss out on any of these live streams. If you are interested in the platform, let me actually show you what you're going to get. I'll actually show you the platform that is True Trading Group. This way you guys know exactly what the $1,000 is going to get you, because you get access to all the courses and all the tools. Right. But let me show you some of the platform first. Let me show you the chat room. Obviously, you get the chat room. The chat room is where the mods and I share our screens. We're live on the mic. We're with you from pre-market through these after hours. We're not gone after an hour or two. We're there through the whole day, calling out all of our trades and answering questions. But you'll also get a mobile app. The mobile app is key if you guys have busy schedules and you can't be in front of your computer. If you can't be in front of your computer, use our mobile app. It'll let you see the screen share, listen to the audio commentary, and get real-time push notifications when one of our moderators enters or exits a trade. That way, even if you guys are working busy schedules, you can follow along with everything it is that we're doing inside of chat. All our day trades, all our swing trades, all our long-term portfolio movements are sent out over that mobile app. Okay, so you guys make sure that you use that. You're also going to get 2 private study group sessions with mods to just really speed up your learning curve and make sure we get any of your startup questions answered. You're also going to get all the tools. Right now, I told you $5,000 worth of tools. These are from some of the top industry companies. You're looking at Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed. If you went to Benzinga to pay for this, it's going to cost you over $1,000. It's included with your membership when you join True Trading Group, and you can join True Trading Group now for just $1,000. That's the value of this platform. You're not just joining a chat room because I'm the world's greatest trader that's ever walked the earth. I'm not. Okay, yes, I'm a damn good trader, but you're not joining True Trading Group just to get trade alerts. You're joining to get access to a platform that's going to give you access to all of these tools and all this information, all this education that can help you make better decisions. That Benzinga Pro newsfeed is one of them. You're also going to get TradingView's premium charting software. This software would cost you $600 a year if you went to TradingView directly. We have it on our platform. It's included for the $1,000. You also get the Trade Ideas scanner. It streams live on our platform every day. This is the industry standard scanner that most traders use. It's included with your membership when you pay the $1,000. You also get a simulator from ET&A. This lets you trade stocks and options with fake money so you can practice what you're learning. Use the simulator. Prove you can make money with fake money first before you risk your hard-earned cash. If you went to ET&A directly, this simulator would cost you just under $1,000 for the whole year. It's included with your membership when you join True Trading. You also get our own proprietary scanner that lets you create custom scans like FinViz Elite. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow. That stuff will cost you hundreds of dollars if you were to pay for it on your own. You get a trading journal that will track all your trading and break it down to the numbers and statistics. You can see what you're doing wrong. You get a social sentiment scanner that'll go through Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter and tell you what ticker symbols are being mentioned most so you can stay ahead of the crowd. You get analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in, so you know exactly how many analysts have a buy, a sell, or a hold on a particular stock. You also will be able to see if there's been insider buying, if there's been insider selling, and what the short data is on that stock. All this is included for the $1,000. You get a watch list, multiple watch lists every day from the moderators. A day trading watch list, a swing trading watch list, and an options watch list. So depending on what you trade, what you're looking for, you can go through that watch list. You know exactly what the moderators are looking at, the game plan of how we plan on trading those stocks, so you know where to focus your attention. You also get all the courses. The courses are a simplified version of what I learned that I worked at the fund in New York, and the 9 other professional trading moderators, we've all added and expanded on that curriculum. That is the TTG curriculum, okay? You get all of it. There is no VIP courses that cost more money after you join. There's no upsells for courses. So there's going to be the beginner courses, there's the advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it. It's all included in the $1,000. Then on top of that, there's a video library that has like 400 hours of workshops and webinars that we've conducted with our members live, covering a variety of trading and investing topics. And then once you become a full-time member, you can actually attend all these workshops live yourself. All right. It's time you guys invested in something real, though. Something that can actually help you reach your goals, give you access to real information, real tools, real education. Now, listen, I can't guarantee that you're going to be successful just because you joined your trading group. But what I can guarantee you is that if you join the platform tonight, you'll pay $1,000. If you go through the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend one study group, you have all year to do this. You don't have to do this within like 30 days. I'm like, impossible time frame. You got to cram all this together before you lose your money back guarantee. You have the whole year. Go at your own pace on your own schedule. If you do those 3 things and still cannot make $1,000 back at least once during your membership, I'm going to give you back $2,000. That's a deal. That's the commitment we make to you when you join your trading group. And the next 10 people to do so will get a brand new free laptop. You don't have to enter your address. You'll get a welcome email when you join with instructions how to claim it. You'll know you're getting it if you see it in your checkout cart when you go to ttgoffer.com. Then just enter TTG121, click apply code, price drops to $1,000, and we're good to go. If you guys have any questions, or if you're a previous trial, or previous member, send us a text message to 786-505-4049. Thanks for joining me today, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed the live. I hope you guys are ready for next year. I sure as hell am. If you're not ready, you might want to think about grabbing this deal before it jumps to 12:07 at midnight. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you guys all tomorrow.